ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
You've clicked on the Weather Xtreme video from ABC 3340. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters with you for this June 28th, Saturday edition. As the month winds up, let's turn the clock back approximately 12 hours. And I want to thank Kelly Guthrie for sending in this beautiful shot. The clouds were absolutely spectacular yesterday, and lots of people sent in cloud pictures. And this was certainly one of the more beautiful ones with a very colorful sunset. This morning, a few clouds as we look down the spine of the Appalachians here from Mount Cheehaw, and a few clouds visible as we look over the bridge, the Edmund Pettus Bridge at Selma. On the surface map, you can see something there in the Central Plains called a cold front, and that cold front is headed our way, and it looks like it could make Sunday a rather wet day. In the upper atmosphere, we've had a couple of little weak disturbances that have moved through the flow over the southeast that have helped to enhance showers and thunderstorms. A lot going on the mesoscale with a sea breeze front and sinking motion, but a lot of action coming as a result of that big closed low up over the Dakotas and Minnesota, and that will be bringing us a good chance for some weather here for the next couple of days. Temperatures this morning rather warm across the eastern third of the country, with lots of 70s and 60s, plus the very warm southwestern temperatures. Fortunately, there appears to be no real big heat in our forecast. A little closer to home, things are still fairly mild for this time of year, I think. We're in the lower 70s primarily, with a few readings dipping down into the 60s. A quick look at the sounding from last night, and of course we really want to look at the one this morning, but what's interesting is the depth of the moisture. Notice how the temperature line, the red line, and the dew point line, the green line, are very close together, all the way up to about 400 millibars. So we've got a good deep moisture in the atmosphere, and that means the possibility of some heavy rains. And here comes the cold front. The next 5 days, actually, it looks like primarily it will be today and tomorrow, and perhaps Monday, most of this rain coming then. And two factors. One is you can see the cold front over the Ohio River Valley, and that couple of centers of 1.7 inches, and then over the Gulf Coast you see 3.5 inches down there near Apalachicola and Panama City. That is a result primarily of the sea breeze. Storm Prediction Center outlooking a large area from western New York all the way through the Ohio River Valley down into Oklahoma and West Texas for today. Tomorrow that area shifts to the area from Vermont and New Hampshire, which is kind of unusual for them to be under a slight risk, all the way down into Georgia and Alabama. And I think the main threat for the southeastern U.S. will be the possibility of damaging wind. And then no specific areas for day 3, and this would be primarily Monday and early Tuesday. All right, here's the 06Z GFS model run, and here is the 500 millibar pattern for today at midday, and there's that bowling ball of a closed low. Kind of unusual, a June anomaly to see this. At the surface, we can see the surface low over the western Great Lakes, and that dragging a cold front down into the central plains. The cold front makes its way down close to us on Sunday at midday, and that will mean a pretty high probability for showers and thunderstorms. The closed low becomes an open trough on Monday by midday, and so I think most of our rain will be over, and of course the GFS showing that the primary rain will be along the front down along southern Alabama and the Gulf Coast. By Tuesday, things have really dried out, and it looks like we're going to see some less humid air. Wednesday, much the same, although we still have got that front hanging across central Florida. By Thursday, the upper pattern is becoming considerably less amplified, and the result of that is, of course, we see another cold front across just to the north of the Ohio River Valley, south of the Great Lakes, but with the flow, with that front parallel to the flow, I doubt that it's going to get our way. As a matter of fact, on Friday, you can see the front still down there, and the GFS doing a pretty good job with the sea breeze front down along the Gulf Coast. By Saturday, we've got a kind of a weakness off to our west, and that will be the focus for showers and thunderstorms, and could be that it would affect us because, of course, this is the day after the 4th. And then by Sunday, it looks like good tropical moisture once again, and that weakness in the upper atmosphere, and that could mean kind of a wet Sunday as well, kind of a week from tomorrow. Now, looking out into the long range, I think James noted yesterday a couple of 594 centers. We don't see those on this run of the GFS, which is not surprising. But indeed, the westerlies are way up along the Canadian-U.S. border, and with that, just the possibility of scattered showers at the surface. Well, we appreciate you tuning in to the Weather Xtreme video. Certainly hope that you have a great weekend. By all means, stay safe with the thunderstorms, and God bless.
Weather.